resort. And you can see this is the ocean side over here. There's a bridge, and this is the check-in. Let's take a look. So this is the driveway you'll go up when you enter. So as you can see here, you're greeted by a pineapple welcome fountain when you arrive. This morning I have a whole production team with me, helping stage everything here. Here's the motor court. There's usually cars and cabs and so forth waiting if you need anything like that. And here's the porte-cochere that you'll come when you check in. As you can see, a very welcoming lobby. Hey, good morning, how are you? And you will check in over here at the front desk. You can see there are waters, lotion, running maps, and all sorts of things available for you. There's also a concierge desk on the other side. And we're here a little bit earlier in the morning, but if you come here, what do you call it? Around check-in, they'll offer you island punch, like a pastry, and some other fun things. So it's definitely a fun check-in experience. They have an auxiliary check-in desk here as well. This is our lobby. One of the things when you check in here, you can get a fruit punch, an island punch, which has some rum, or an island punch wine. Let's see if we'll go get one.
My name is
Hello. May I have one?
Are you allergic to anything?
No. Thank you. Lovely. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Ritz Carlton, Grand Cayman. We're going to take a hotel room tour of an ocean front room, 2 queens. Let's take a look. As you can see, the doors continue to open for us just about everywhere we go. We are greeted here in the foyer area, and I'm going to show you around. Now, of course, the first place that you're going to be drawn, like all of us, is, in fact, to this gorgeous ocean view. Now, as you can see, the room is well appointed, spacious, comfortable. This room happens to have 2 queen beds, which is great for families. And we'll go right to the front here, which I think is just the best here. You will see 7 Mile Beach. Now, if you look below, you're going to see this is the oceanfront pool, as well as the beach and catamaran and other things you can do. And you can see how close this all is. Very accessible, very easy, very family friendly. Right down here, you'll see the restaurant 7, where you can get breakfast and also dinner. I don't know that they have lunch. If you look right here, you'll see St. Jude that serves lunch and dinner, and also has a bar area. This gives you an idea of some of the other rooms right around you, but very private, very nice terrace here. This happens to have 2 chairs. Again, very comfortable, pretty set off from everything else, and something I think you'll enjoy. So we'll go back into the room and we'll take a look here. So as you can see, the room is just really well laid out, comfortable, a nice chair to watch the ocean. And here, we'll close this. It is actually about 85 out. We are here in February, and so we'll just give you a few other ideas of some of the other things that are available here. The convenience bar area includes waters, coffee maker, ice bucket, and all sorts of snacks. I guess you could probably scan that QR code from your video if you're interested in the prices. And, well, I guess there's something for everybody here. There is also Pringles. Well, what minibar isn't good without Pringles? As well as sodas and so forth. I actually like this sitting area here. This is great in the evening if you want to do some reading, or if you are working on a computer or anything like that. Again, very comfortable, and you can always pull up that other chair if you need another one. If you were to look right here, the beds, I will tell you, these I think are probably Fret A sheets. And you'll have your plug and all those other good things that you need right here. That's great. You also have your reading lights above the beds. We'll show you a couple of those. There you go. I think that's a nice feature at night. Again, these are great rooms, very family friendly, very comfortable. We'll show you the closet space next. And as I said, we just checked in. You have nice ample closet space and a bench that I really like. Umbrella, extra blanket sheets, and all those good things. Now, let's take a look next at the bathroom. Now, anytime you're traveling, it is always nice to have a great shower. And here you'll see that the shower is very comfortable. It has Grohe fixtures, and it has dip DQ toiletries, which if you look in Neiman Marcus, you will find that those are super expensive. A great amenity too. You'll find that right here. In terms of the soaps, there is a full bathtub, as well as Ritz Carlton robes. The bathroom has its own room and even its own artwork. So a lot to like here. I think you're going to enjoy this room. I don't know, did we show the foyer? There's a basket for your swimsuits and so forth. And just very welcoming when you come in. Very relaxing. This room happens to be on the 6th floor. And again, I believe it is classified as oceanfront to Queen. So we'll finish here with a view out the terrace. And love to hear any more questions, comments. Oh, I should mention, when you come here, you can actually, let's just zoom in a little bit. You can rent cabanas. We'll show you that another time. There are also islands out on the off the beach that you can go jump on, hang out, relax. There are boat excursions, and obviously there's all sorts of great things to do in Grand Cayman. I will tell you though, the pool area, the beach area, the resort is gorgeous. There is actually a resort side pool as well. We'll show you that a little bit later, as well as probably try to give you a tour of everything that is out here. So for now, I am going to say goodbye. Please leave any questions or comments. And just again, to give you some ideas there, this is St. June, serves lunch, dinner, as well as a bar. Right down beneath us, a few floors, is 7, which is the steakhouse. They serve also breakfast. There is a convenience store over here. And there's even a hidden hot tub, which, you'll actually see people there too. The water tends to be warm and comfortable, both in the ocean and in the pool. So thanks so much for joining us, and hope that this is helpful. So I wanted to just give you an idea of the view a little bit later at night. I'll tell you, I think the views here are actually gorgeous, morning, noon, and night. But this is right around 5:35, at least in February. And you can see there's still people in the pool. It's certainly warm out, but it is, once the sun goes down, people tend to get ready for dinner and go back to their rooms for a while. So this just gives you an idea of the vibe here at this time of the evening. Also, I'll just share, on a day like today, you're not going to get a better view than you do here at the Ritz Carlton Grand Cayman. Just take you out on the terrace, give you an idea of all the fun that is. Here we go. You hear families and kids and people at the pool. This is great. And this is literally the view you have from your room. You can see the main ocean pool. You can see St. June. Down here you have 7. And most importantly, you have 7 Mile Beach here. If you don't love it here, I don't know where you're gonna love it. Thanks so much for watching. Quiet, and you can get a look at everything. It will obviously be busy, but never uncomfortably busy. And you'll see a lot of these type of pathways and so forth. But here we go. Here we are at the pool of the ocean pool, that is, of the Ritz Carlton Grand Cayman. Now, I really like this pool area, and you can get your towel setups here, right? You'll see this person has 4 chairs set up at 810. And there are concierge and servers all day long here. Now, this is a full service pool. You can get drinks, you can get lunch, you could get coffee. I would say probably it is right now just about 8:30. I would expect that you're going to see by 10 o'clock this will get busy. This gives you an idea. One of the nice things of this pool is it is warm. Very, very comfortable. You're gonna like it. The water's super clean, super clear, just like you'd expect in Cayman. Over on this end, it's a little bit more shallow. It gets down to about, it's just about 4 feet. And then it gets deeper over here, and we'll show you that in just a moment. Now, if I'm looking... and I should mention, right across the way here, these are private cabanas, as those are. There's a couple others. We'll show you some of the cabanas in a moment. But in terms of chairs, I personally think right in there, though, this strip right here is probably the most popular because you're close to everything and you're close to the entrance of the pool. But I don't think there's really a lot of bad chairs. These are pretty popular over here as well. And again, as I said, really no bad choices here. If you're unhappy at the pool, then you're unhappy. We'll get you a little bit more pool things. Now, one of the things that I think is interesting here at this pool, right, is this gives you an idea. I think you could see this from the room tour. This gives you an idea of the scale and the size. Within the scale of the resort, this doesn't look like a big pool, but it actually is. But given the way it's shaped, it actually makes it look... It breaks it up, so there's all these nooks and crannies that you can kind of hang out with. Right along here, you'll see that line of demarcation. It starts to get deeper, and it goes to 10 feet. And of course, there's ledges here. You can sit and hang out. And 10 feet is fun because obviously you have more buoyancy and so forth. But if you're with a family or people less comfortable in the water, definitely keep that in mind. I'll show you the rest of the chairs that you might consider. These won't get quite as much sun here, so if you're looking for shade, I think these over here tend to be some of the more popular. And these obviously are a little bit more quiet. I would say this area over on the deep end is probably a little bit more, just a little bit more subdued. These along here, because you're not directly on the pool, are probably some of the ones that you'll get to if you get here later. Right in here is 7, which is the steakhouse serving breakfast. As you can see, already quite busy, as well as dinner. One of the other areas of the pool, and I'm sorry I didn't get this earlier, is this jacuzzi spot. It's sort of tucked over here. You'll tend to find people here in the afternoons. It is really pretty well set off, but obviously, like everything here, very comfortable. Haven Cabanas. It says no access. And of course, to me, you know what that means? That means it's an open invitation. So let's go check it out. I think they're getting set for the morning. Each cabana has 4 chairs. Hi, good morning. How are you? So I'm going to show you. These are the Haven Cabanas, and we'll start with number 1. Each cabana has 4 chairs out here, all set, and you get it for the whole day. The pricing will vary. It varies from when you're here. I can share some of that in the comments if you have questions. And you'll see that you have a full chair, sitting area, snacks that get replenished. Oh, I like those. Those are fun. Plastic champagne cups, towels. A fully stocked refrigerator. And let me just show you. There's even cold M&Ms, sodas. Oh, I think even a bottle of champagne. Wow. Okay, that's pretty good. There's also a fan. Which I'm a big fan of that. And here's your view. That's amazing. So this is Cabana 1 we were just in. This is Cabana 2, and as I said, they are getting set for the day. So obviously this will all be perfect. We're doing this early so that we don't disturb anyone. This is Cabana number 2. And this is Cabana 3. And again, very welcoming, very comfortable. As you can see, they're all set similarly with snacks.
You're the best.
Oh, and actually, you have a full menu here. Let me show you the menus. There's a kids menu, when and if you order lunch. As well as things that you can order for lunch or snacks or otherwise.
I think because it's Valentine's, you have like other parties.
There was only 2?
So,
Yeah.
those are just some of the things that you can look forward to. There's, of course, your own sunscreen, your own fan. I think there are plugs, too, if you need a charger.
Yeah, we should.
They definitely are there. You can lower these sides down. That's great. But again, you're really here for this. This is your view. And the nice thing about these particular cabanas, you are about 20 feet from the pool that's just behind that hedge. And, you know, you go the other way and you're right on the beach. I will say the The people and the service and the cabanas are great. It is a lot of money, no joke about that, but it's a great experience, especially if you have a larger group of people, to get a place to sit together. So definitely though, if you want one of these, you are going to need to book it in advance. There are only 4 of this type of cabana. There are a few other cabana types too. These are the Haven cabanas. As you go to the beach, you're going to find that there are all sorts of stations. Hey, good morning. Where you can get sunscreen, water. All of this is complimentary. You can put your shoes. It's very civilized here in the sense that you don't necessarily have to just walk on the sand. You have a sidewalk here and you can wash your feet or wash off if you've gotten all sandy on the beach, which would be to be expected. Now it is still pretty early. These are the ocean cabanas. A little bit, if you are strictly looking for the beach, these are probably good. And again, I think there are maybe 8 choices here. A little bit smaller, you get 2 chairs for each. And a couch area. These are a little bit further from the pool. But again, I don't think there's any bad choices here. And I take that back. I think there's actually a total of 7 of these. 6 or 7 of them. I'll show you. This is number 6 over here. 5. Oh, and you can see he set up extra here. 4. And then I believe those over there are 3, 2, and 1. Right up in here are some of the private residences at the Ritz. A couple other things to share with you. This beach is full service, at least for the Ritz portion, meaning that you will have a server that can come bring you water, drinks, help make you comfortable, towels, all those good things. They also are going to be able to bring you lunch and do a setup on your chair. You will need to reserve your chairs, and if you want to be towards the front, probably best to get up early. Now let's get out to the beach a little bit. One of the things I think is a lot of fun. I want to draw your attention. It's a little bit overcast this morning. Believe me, it is not unpleasant. There are these various floating islands, and they're fun. You can swim out to them and just sort of hang out. You'll see kids and adults equally enjoy them. And as you can see, the water here is gorgeous. There's really all sorts of things. This is all roped off, so the boats are further off. You don't have to worry about any of that here. And if you look down in the distance, you can see cruise ships that come into town. So I think that's right at the end of 7 Mile Beach. I'm not sure exactly where they come in, but you'll see that. But you won't find any of that here at this hotel. It's very relaxed. It's very comfortable. Very well run. I mentioned that we've seen the Haven cabanas. We've seen the ocean cabanas. These, I think, are beach day beds that you can rent, and you get that bed in the middle, as well as I think you get a chair or 2 on either side. Those are nice, but not a lot. If you want more sun, those are probably a great option. Otherwise, not a lot of protection. It looks like somebody here is celebrating their birthday. Happy birthday. There's also other water activities you can do. This portion of the beach is a separate, once you go down there, in terms of having things like jet skis and so forth. Oh yeah, did I tell you it was overcast earlier? Let's redo that. There's just a cloud going overhead. As you can see here, the islands. Already somebody out there. Really this just gives you an idea of how pretty the water is. It is not uncommon to find people spend their mornings walking up and down the beach, and obviously for great reason. And you can see in the distance the cruise ships and the hotel. So this gives you an idea of everything you're gonna see on the beach. And you see the sand is very gentle, the water is very gentle. This is an area you're definitely going to want to spend some time, even if you're not a huge beach person. I think it's one of the nicest beaches. I'd also tell you the water here in the Caribbean is very gentle and warm, and you know, there's a lot of reasons that people have always named 7 Mile Beach as one of the finest. But it's a great beach to walk up and down, and I think definitely worth your time to check it out and take a look. These again, I think, are the ocean cabanas. And then of course those were those haven cabanas that we showed you. The haven are probably the most expensive because of their proximity to beach and pool, and also to bathrooms. These are the ocean cabanas, and then of course there are the oceanside ones. So one of the things that people talk about a lot is whether to be in the ocean tower or the resort tower. I'll tell you, these are actually very well integrated. We're here at the ocean tower right now, just leaving the beach. And this is your route to the resort tower. Now, this is true not only for rooms, but also for restaurants and amenities, the fitness center and things like that over there. But along this route, you're going to see a lot of amazing local artwork, and it is all for sale. So here, for instance, you can see, just to take one example, but you'll find this all the way up and down this path, which is really great. You know, there's aerial photography. A lot of things are situationally focused and driven like this, but it's very pleasant, and you know, you wouldn't know it, but you're actually going over the roadway right now. So I will say, over the years we've been here, you will see these change quite a bit. So I think there's a lot of popular pieces. This one, I feel I've seen this before. This is a kind of a famous one. Okay. I feel he was here last year. And you'll see there's floral, there's beach, there's all sorts of things. And many of these are local artists, and there are representatives at the end of the bridge. If you want it, I know that they are able to ship some of the work. Now you say, well, look, art is not my thing. Good news, here you can invest in some watches. I think that'd look good on my wrist. Here's a little bit more artwork. There's as well a variety of jewelers and so forth. I kind of like that. Frank Muller. Sometimes you'll see there's some live music. Actually, this piece, I'll tell you the truth, I think I'd really like this piece for our basement. There's also a couple of more boutiques along the way, but we're gonna get us all the way to the lobby. And I think in here you'll find there are conference facilities and so forth, so depending on what's going on in town, you'll find some of that going on. And you can see now we are entering the resort tower area. I think there's actually supposed to be a big sale at the Dolce Gabbana store today. But I think they're closed at the moment. There you go. There's the sale. I only say I've bought into the hype because I've seen that sign there quite a bit as I've gone back and forth. Oh, that's interesting. We've never seen back here. Oh, and we're not going to now. Oh, yeah. Some more watches. Very nice. There is also a concierge lounge here. We did not do this option this trip, but I believe it offers. Welcome to the Ritz Carlton Grand Cayman. We're here today in February 2025. We're going to show you the beach, the ocean pool, the resort pool, the golf course, tennis, fitness center. We're also going to show you all the restaurants: St. June, Seven, the new Andiamo, Tycoon, Silver Palm Lounge, and a whole lot more. We're also going to give you a behind-the-scenes tour of one of the rooms, an oceanfront room with 2 queens. So hope you enjoy it. This will be a great way for you to plan your trip. We'll also show you exiting in and out of Grand Cayman at Owen Roberts Airport. So hope you enjoy this, and thanks so much for watching.